I told you we'd be back. Video number 2 of the Moonshot program. We will just rinse and repeat. Except I think this time we'll go Sox. Yeah. Excuse me. I had a refill on my adult grape juice. We'll just keep playing here. I'm just going to use my 3 relief pitchers to finish out their stats. And then maybe if I need to, I'll use a starter to finish up the game. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Comment on where you have found this sticker and let me know. Stop by, say hi. And when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will mail out some lucky winners, some stickers, and maybe more.
It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cubs.
Hope you all been having a good time.
Coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Jose Alvarado.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Brooks Baldwin, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
This ball's chopped to the ground, and that one handled. The throw to first, 1 out in the top of the first. Michael A. Taylor will hit next. In there for strike 1. Fouled off left side. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one is upstairs. Started to swing, held up. And that one fouled off. And strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy, and getting the nod for the White Sox, Jonathan Cannon.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Good hit.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Seiya Suzuki, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Ground ball left side. Slings it across.
It's all right. We got to run.
That ends the inning.
Keep on doing.
And we're back. Luis Robert now. Alvarado back to work. And a foul ball. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Goes down looking. Here's Mike Tauchman. Alvarado in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Edgar Caro. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Line drive and foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah,
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Will Smith to the plate. First pitch misses. Naylor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball could be 2.
Damn.
To second for 1. How about that double play?
I knew that was going to happen.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then, if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him.
This one swung on and hit well.
Man,
way
get
back
out.
there.
That's gone.
That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 2-0. Now, Matt Shaw.
There we go.
That's a laser base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than him.
Runner takes off. Out to short, Baldwin. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. He's 0 for 1. Clips the outside corner, and
I feel
it's
like that ball
0-1.
disappeared for a second.
Kicks and fires.
I shouldn't have even swung at that. That was dumb.
Sosa
Bad either.
gets it to first.
Man, I could
That
have
ends the
blown it
inning.
up. And I didn't.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Andrew Vaughn now.
Why that's...
There's a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is.
0-1.
Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Stays alive. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Gets the outside corner with that one. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
With a closer.
Here's Josh
Using him
Rojas.
as a starter.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now here is Anthony Volpe. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taylor makes the grab, 1 down. And here is Seiya Suzuki. Check on the runner.
He's out.
Volpe dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back onto the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin. Inside, ball 1.
You know, these White Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. Michael A. Taylor digs in now. Clips the corner. 0-1. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Just off the outside part of the plate. Got him. Strikeout number 8.
Yeah, I've
Now
definitely
it's the
got
second
him
baseman, Lenny
handled.
Sosa. Fly to left
Next
his
inning,
first time.
start the next closer.
That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Can't connect on the
right.
curveball. Struck him
9
out.
strikeouts with him.
Bottom 4. Here's Josh Naylor. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
And
always
up to
forget
the
he
plate
can't
is
run.
Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. Hit weakly on the ground. Off balance feet, there's 1. On the ball,
I didn't
2.
look either.
Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate?
Now this ball is well hit. This
Get
one's
out,
got a
get out,
chance.
get out, get out. It's not.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That was the quickest bottom half.
New inning getting started. Here's Yohan Duran into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that started
Bounced off ahead.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Got him. And that's the first out. And now, Mike Tauchman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one on a pitch inside. Tauchman goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. One down, base is empty. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Edgar Caro. Off the mark there, ball one.
Hey, ha! 1-1.
And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is down low. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side of the fifth. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. High fly ball out towards left field.
Get out.
That's back there.
Get out.
And gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 3-0.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Reached on an infield single his first time. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. At the plate, Cameron Meisner hit hard on the ground to the right side. Hit on the ground to short. No throw. He's safe at first.
You can't
Bryce
run.
Wilson taking over on the mound. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. Runner on the go. And that one popped in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Oh, and he's tagging from first.
He froze up. What the
Puts
hell?
the tag on him, and it's a double play. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered
That
in
was
this
dumb.
game. In there at the knees for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
They take the force out. Out number 3.
Oh, well.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Andrew Vaughn. Duran back to work. Left field. Alvarez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Benintendi to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And now it's even up. The White Sox down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground. Whips it to first. And Benintendi is out. Now at the plate, Josh Rojas. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Just off the inside corner. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Upstairs.
We got a full count.
And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw.
He's in there.
The flip to the pitcher is
Talk
late,
about
and
some
they
bullshit.
don't get the out. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike. Rojas off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Hard hit. Right side. Steps on first for the out. And here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Gone.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-zip. 1 out, bases empty. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Slow roller up the middle. Baldwin on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Right side. Tuckman drops steps, heads back on it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of Cliff Lee takes over on the mound.
I forgot.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Meisner hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Lenny Sosa getting ready to hit.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's Robert now. And that's outside.
That's outside.
Not giving him a
Ball.
pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And that's in there at the knees. Sosa,
1-1.
the base runner at first with 1 out. Late on that fastball.
Definitely not a pitch location you're
1-2
expecting
count.
up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Tuckman in the box again. Takes a strike. He swings and fouls 1 off. That misses. Going to count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Out towards right center field. Taylor. Long run into the gap. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now. Going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Meisner will hit next. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from 3rd comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Volpe now the box comes up empty with a swing there. This to 3rd. Rojas. They get 1. On to 1st. Double play.
They knew they were going to
2
get
outs,
it.
bases
I got to
empty.
change that part of
Now
my
it's the
lineup
right
there.
fielder, Kyle Tucker. That one to 1st, and that's just foul. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back.
Gone.
Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 7-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 68.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher to hit, Edgar Caro, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. 1 away. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one in there across the letters. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Benintendi up here. Swing and a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now that's smacked to right center. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tuckman hauls it in, and there's one away. Will Smith digs in now. In the air out to center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Taylor has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Lee back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Brooks Baldwin now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Late with the swing there. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. White Sox down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that is out of play. And that one pulled foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll
That's
do
good.
it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one.
All right, let's see where we're at in this moonshine event. All right. Got some business handled. We're doing all right. We're 30 out of 100. I gotta get Hater going some more. But, alright. Alright guys, that's probably it for the night. Thank you for hanging out and stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you all later. I will continue the moonshine event next time we meet.